Go. Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you how the CRM module works on ERPNext. Those are the different modules of ERPNext. Let's go ahead and open our CRM module. And this is what we can do in the CRM module is to create leads, create opportunities, customers, contact, appointment, newsletter, campaigns, email campaigns, create emails groups, and also we will be able to see some of the report that the CRM module generates once we have information on the database. Let's start with lead. This is Luz. Luz is an individual. This lead is assigned to an individual. And here we type the name of the lead, the organization, where does she works, her email address, then the email address of the sales representative that collected this lead, the status. There are several status that can be assigned to a lead. When we first create a lead, the status will be lead, but there are other status that can be assigned to a lead. For example, open. Open means that the sales representative need to do an action for this lead. Reply. Reply is when the sales representative is waiting for a reply from the lead. Opportunity. Opportunity is when we see that this lead has opportunity to be converted into a sales. Quotation. Quotation is when we send a quotation to the lead. And lost quotation is when we send a quotation to the lead but he didn't respond. And interest is when we see interest from this lead, and converted is when we converted this lead into a sale. This is from where we collect this lead. It was through a conference. It was a walk-in, a campaign, vendor email, massive mailing, supply reference, exhibitions, cold calling, advertisement reference, or if he is an existing customer. And we always can create more leads if we want to. In this case, we collected this lead through a campaign. And let me explain you what a campaign means here. There are two types of campaigns. Campaigns is, for example, when we create an event and we give some samples free of our products, and we just create a campaign and we give a name and a description of the campaign, and then we assign this campaign to this lead. The other type of campaign is the email campaign. In this one, we create a campaign and then we send a sequence of emails, one every day, to the lead. The next section is the follow-up. Here is the email of the person that is going to contact this lead at that specific time. So that means that in my calendar, in my ERP calendar, I will receive a notification that I have to contact Luz in that day. Let me show you my calendar. So in order to see my calendar, I have to go here on Tools and then Calendar, and you will be able to see that on the 28th I have to contact Luz. Additionally to this, I will receive an email telling me all the contacts that I have to contact in this day. Let me see. For example, yesterday I received an email that I had to contact Jasmine and Luz. So this is additional information in case we forgot to take a look on our calendar. We will receive an email notification to remind us that we have to contact this lead. The next section is the notes. notes of our contact, like some of his preference. In this case, I added that she likes cats. The next section will be the address and contact. This is the address and phone number. In case if she has two phone numbers, we can type it here. Fax, website, if she has, and we can add more information if we want to, or leave it in blank. This is up to you. This is this is the lead type. If she's a client, a channel partner, or consultant. In this case, I want to put it like this: she's a client. And the market segment. This market segment is where do we classify this lead? If she is considered upper income, middle income, or lower income. And what is the industry that she is on? We have a list of industries to choose from. Is she at the television industry, telecommunication, technology, sports, software, and the list going on and on. And we always can create more, but in this case, since she works at a restaurant, I'm gonna select restaurant, and we can have we have more options here, like product equity, request information, and we can select it or leave it blank if we want to. Okay, and let's go and save this lead. Okay, this is how a lead that is assigned to an individual looks like. Now I'm going to show you how a lead that is assigned to an organization looks like. Now let's go here to the Lowe's Food. Here we are going to select that this lead is an organization, and this part will be the same. The only difference will be that here we are going to add contacts. All the persons that work in this company, we are going to add them here. We're going to add their names, phone numbers, and emails. The other things that we can do here on a lead is that we can send directly emails. We can send emails directly from here, and we also will be able to see the response on the lead on the lead tab. We're gonna click here to copy this lead, and then we are going to create the email. Then we're gonna type comma and then paste, and then we are going to type the email to Luz, and we are going to say, hey Luz, do you like our product? We're going to type the email to Luz. I'm gonna say, did you like our products? We can send a copy to our email if we would like, and we're gonna send this email to Luz. Okay, this might take a little bit time, but this is the Luz email, so we're going to see the response here. Okay, now let's say that we think that this lead has opportunity to be converted into the sales. So we're going to convert this lead into an opportunity. In order to do that, we're going to click here, opportunity. And here we can add more information, like who converted this lead. In this case, I'm gonna write my email. And again, we can add a follow-up if we want to, or leave it in blank when we're going to contact this lead. And here we have a place where we can type what we are going to discuss on our next visit. And we can add also the possibility for conversion. What is the possibility that this lead can be converted into a sales? Okay, I will add 90%, and the opportunity amount will be, let's say, $60. Okay, we're going to save this lead. And let's say that now she's very interested and she asks us for a quote. We're going to create a quote based on this opportunity. We click here and create and quotation. And we are going to add the in the quotation we are going to add the items that she is going to buy. For example, she is going to buy one of our ice creams in a box, 52 plus, because we plus one ice cream, one pint of ice cream. Okay, almost 60. Here the taxes are calculated by itself based on the place that she lives. We're gonna save this quotation and we're going to submit it. Okay, what else can we do on the CRM module? We can create email groups. Here I have 3 email groups, and this is the total subscriber for each group. I have 0 subscribers on the proof, 10 subscribers on Kroger, and 10 subscribers on Lowe's. If I want to see the email of this Lowe's group, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select my group and I'm going to click here on view subscribers, and that way I will be able to see the email of those subscribers. And I can add more subscribers by doing new and type the email of that person and click and save. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to send a newsletter to those subscribers. So to do so, I'm going to go here to newsletter and I'm gonna select new and I'm gonna click here on add, and I'm going to type the email of the group that I'm going to send this newsletter. In this case, I'm going to send it to Lots Food, and I'm going to type the subject and I'm going to type my email content. Then I'm going to save this newsletter and I'm going to click here send. Here we have a message saying that this email had been sent to 3 subscribers. I'm going to click here and close. And now we are going to see some of the reports that the CRM module generate. The first one is leads details. Here we can see the name of the lead, the company, the quotations, the address, the phone numbers, the email ID, the owner of the lead, what is the source, and some of his preferences, and so on. The second report is the sales funnel. The sales funnel has how many customers do we have, opportunities, quotation, and sales orders in a form of a graph, so we can have a quick view in a form of a graph. We will be able to see all the information and give you some idea of the status of our leads and customers at any specific time. Okay. Then the next type of report that we will be able to generate on the CRM module is the campaign efficiency. In this type of report, we will be able to see how many campaigns do we have and how many leads do we collect through that campaign, how many of those have been converted into opportunity, and how many of those have been converted into quotations. We can also see that information in a form of a chart if we want to. To do so, we're going to click here on Set Chart. We're going to select the fields for that chart. In this case, I want this chart to be purple, and I want them to be in a form of a bar. We are going to select here the lead count as a X field, and we want a campaign. Now we're gonna click here on create, and now we will be able to see the information in a form of a chart bar. The next type of report that we will be able to generate on the CRM module is the lead owner efficiency. On this type of report, we will be able to see how many lead owners do we have and how many leads each lead owner has been collected, how many of those have been converted into opportunity, how many of those have been converted into quotation. And we also can create a chart, again by clicking here, Set Chart, and put in the fields that we want to. Now I'm going to create pie chart, and I'm going to click here on create. As you can see it here, now we have our beautiful charts, and you will be able to see the information more visually. Those are the type of reports that we will be able to generate on the CRM module. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.